Welcome back to On Football. Today's review is going to be on the new visors from SHOC. A lot of you guys are familiar with the SHOC Visor inserts that fit, Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, Oakley. They just came out with their actual own visors a little bit ago, and I unboxed them a couple weeks ago and have been testing them. You guys have seen the pictures on Instagram, so I want to give you guys an in-depth review on the visors, talk a little bit about what makes it different from an Oakley, an Under Armour or Nike, what makes their visor special, why you might want one, because obviously these are, colored visors. A lot of you guys in high school might not be able to wear them, and I'll show you how they fit on the helmet. So first I want to say these visors are actually both for football and lacrosse. I don't know how many of you play both sports, but SHOC is really popular in the lacrosse market. If you check out their website, which is in the link in the video description, you'll see photos of SHOC visors on both football helmets and lacrosse helmets. So let me show you what it comes with. This is actually going to be an Iridium visor that you're going to see right here. So it comes with its own carry bag. I can't remember if I showed you with the unboxing, but this is pretty cool because it's going to protect the visor, keep it from getting scratched. So besides the cloth and the carrying case, it's going to come with its own visor clips. These are going to be interesting because they're different than any other clips on the market, but the way that they attach, they come with attachments for both lacrosse helmets and football helmets as well. They kind of have this quick release, so they have the screws. You see the screw right here, as well as the cap to it. A lot very similar to the ones that you see, in the pros from Under Armour. So it's going to be a quick release for you. You're just going to unscrew it versus having to have a screwdriver. Now it also comes with these clips, some of the bigger ones. If you can see it right here. It's kind of hard to focus, but this clip itself is going to be for a certain type of face mask. I'll show you one that I have right now. Actually, it was on my SpeedFlex. And then the smaller ones are the ones that are going to be more for lacrosse cages and helmets. So there's many different ways that you can attach it, but it's pretty self-explanatory, just like any other visor that's on the market right now. So let's take a look back at the visor. This one, like I said, is the Iridium. There's so many different colors. I've got 4 of them. I've kind of got a clear Iridium, which is my favorite. I have a clear mirror visor, and then I have an Iridium, and then I have a mirror visor on my Epic, my Zenith Epic, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But this one is dark, so this is the reverse side. You can see just how dark this is. This is going to be for daytime only. So unless it says clear, if you go to the SHOC website, unless it says clear on the website, you're not going to be able to play with it at night. But the visor itself, so some of the advantages are anti-fog coating. So it's really going to be anti-fog. It didn't fog up when I used it at all, even though it was kind of chilly, so you had a lot of hot breath, which normally would fog a visor. So that's going to be the first thing about it. It's going to be anti-fog, but it's also hydrophobic, which means that it's not going to keep water spots. Those are not going to stick. You're not going to see streaking. It was a little bit rainy, but I actually play in the rain with visors all the time. It doesn't bother me. But for those of you who have trouble with that, this is going to be beneficial to you as well. Then the last thing is that this visor is going to be shatterproof. It says shatterproof, high impact plastic on the package, and that's the first thing I noticed when I took it out, is it's super thick. It's thicker than any other visor that I've seen, so it's going to be impact resistant and shatterproof. Let me show you compared to an Oakley that I have. This one, you can kind of see how thin it is. Or maybe you can't, but you see the thicknesses. This is a lot thicker. The negative thing about it is that it's not gonna be as flexible. So the Oakleys are really bendable, flexible. They can kind of fit a variety of shapes. You see how much that bends, and it's easy. I'm not worried about breaking it or cracking it. This, on the other hand, it's a little hard to bend. See, it's not gonna bend as easily, which means that it's a little tough to fit into some of the helmets. The good thing is about it is it's already curved. It's actually a little bit smaller too. Let me show you that Oakley again. So it's a little bit of a smaller visor, which means it's gonna fit, different helmets. So you can see where it comes down a little bit, where the Oakley is taller than the SHOC visor itself. It's also thinner on the side, so it doesn't come as far along, which is going to make it, even though it doesn't bend as much, it's going to make it fit inside of the different shells. So now let me show you these visors on some of the helmets I have. So this is my Speed. I also have a Speed Flex, which has an Oakley visor on it right now. But if you check out my Instagram, you will see the Oakley, or you will see the SHOC Visor on the Speed Flex. Here it is. This is the clear Iridium visor. So how clear Iridium? The reason why this is my favorite is that I can see night, day. It looks clear, but you looking in, it's very hard to tell through the camera. It looks mirrored. Now, if you take it off, one of the things is you will, a lot of you guys ask, will I be able to use clear Iridium in high school? You have to check with your school, your rules, but some of you may be able to get away with it, some of you may not. It does up close, you can see through the visor. It doesn't come across in the camera, but you can see through it. So I'm also going to show you guys a clear mirror, which is the one that I'm giving away, which is probably going to be the most popular one in high school that you'll be able to use. So you can see with this visor how I attached it. Because I have a face mask, first of all, this is one of my wide open face masks. You guys know I like the face masks that are like super wide open. So I attached it in between these two bars right here. So I don't have to use any of the clips, the separate face mask clips to put on here. That just screws right in. It's also still held in by the top right here. That's what these are for. It's held in by the side. If you have another bar over here, you're going to have another bar across the helmet where the visor is going to be held in. Remember, I said it's a little bit smaller than the Oakley's. So it's still held in securely. Now I'm going to show you my Epic helmet, because the Epic kind of has the prime face mask. The face mask is a little different. This is going to be the mirrored one. So you can see that this one actually, it goes all the way, inside the top, so you can't see, the tab sticking out. But because of the way the face mask, this is super mirrored. You guys can see the camera and everything. But because the face mask is a little different, if I can't actually put the face mask clips here. And you see I can't attach it in between these two bars. So here's where I will actually use zip ties to keep this in. I like using zip ties when I can't use brackets. You guys have seen me use it on my Speed before, and I think my 360 as well, just depending on what visor I use. So that's how it's going to fit on the helmet. I do wish some of the things that I would like to see in the next iteration of SHOC visors as they continue to improve. One thing is, I would, even though it's shatter resistant, I would like to see more flexibility, make it a little bit easier to bend into the helmet. The other thing is, I would like to see it extend a little bit further to the sides, like just make it a little bit bigger so that I can fit it more cleanly inside of certain helmets. Now you guys are probably all excited about the giveaway, so let me show you that in my unboxing, I reviewed, or I showed you all these different clips, right? I said that they had different colors, which you can also order on their website, which is in the link in the video description. But here are the pink ones. They have pink, obviously this is going to be popular in October. They've got silver or gray, they've got red, they've got blue, they've got black. It's going to come with a black version, black clips. So if you guys want to order them, no matter what visor you use, what brand, if you want to order different colors, you can check out SHOC website. This is going to work with any visor on the market. So the other thing too is that it does come with the visor decals. The ones that I have here, I have a couple. They sent me a couple to give away. So with the giveaway, not only are you going to be getting that clear mirror visor, but you will also be getting one pink SHOC insert, as well as a black and white SHOC decal for your visor. So these are also going to come, not all of them, but you will get a decal pack with your visor when you order it from SHOC as well. So now let's take a look at that clear mirror visor that I'm sure you guys are all excited to have. Like I said, this one is probably going to be, if you're ordering one, what you're going to want to order. The reason is, it's still clear, so you can still see my eyes, but from a distance, it's gonna be mirrored. Especially when you put that helmet on, it's gonna look mirrored. So you probably will, again, I don't make the rules, but I am telling you that I think you will be able to get away with this in high school. Hopefully your coaches are not watching, because you are going to be able to see your eyes. So it's going to, you know, make it safer, that you're still going to be able to see your eyes. So you shouldn't have any restrictions on this. A clear mirror is the one that I would recommend. So I will be giving this away. All the instructions are going to be for the giveaway in the video description, like I always do. You know, check those instructions out. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you follow all of them. There's not that many. And good luck in winning this visor. So if you like my review, remember to give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, check out my Instagram. There will be photos of both these helmets, just like I had the Speed Flex. I want to put the Speed up there. I want to put the Zenith Epic up there. And I will see you guys next time.